first of all, what is the wrist? So when you guys think you want your wrist tape, what does it usually look like? Just the crossing right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so technically that's not really going to do anything for the wrist, per se. It's going to create compression, so at the distal, radial, and ulna, it's going to keep it sort of compressed, so if there's any kind of spreading or they just want that security, that will help. But they still have motion up and down, and that's what the wrist will do. So it doesn't technically work for the wrist, but for the sake of this class, we'll say that's the wrist. The way that I like to tape wrists is I have them spread their fingers, and then they will push that directly into you. Other people will say palm up and push into me this way, so palm up, and then they push into them this way. The reason I don't like that is you can't get down very far, like near the carpal bones. So I tend to go this way. I have them spread their fingers out because it will create a little bit of space there. We'll put some pre-wrap on just to be nice here. And then on a side note, today is a very special day.
Your birthday?
It is Dr. Gonzalez's birthday.
Ooh. Happy birthday.
That's why she's so happy over there right now. she's feeling sick, and she's in here at 8 o'clock on our birthday. So we'll have to sing for her in a little bit. She'll love us for that. I'll hear about it later. All right, so just your classic wrist. We'll be right here. I'll tell them to keep pushing directly into me the whole time. We'll start to overlap by half. You can put more pressure on. You can not put more pressure on. It's sort of up to you. We're going down. So now as he does this, you can see he's only deviating quite a bit. Stop it. Thank you. Keep right there. And then as you get right down here, I'll usually do 2 of them to get a little bit more compression on him. And then just kind of seal that up again. And then I'll ask, tight, medium, somewhere in between. And then from there, have them move it around. See, so now if we're technically trying to tape the wrist, this is a horrible job because the wrist is still fully moving. So this is more, oh, it looks cool, I like it, they want to do their weightlifting, they want some more. But really where they're gonna say, oh, it's too tight or it's not tight enough, is right down at the distal radial in the area. So if you want to really compress that a little bit more, they'll say, oh, that feels better a lot of times. So this is just, your classic wrist tape job, but really it doesn't do much for the wrist. So now if we get into, yes?
That'd be good with somebody with carpal tunnel.